was 4, I went to go see my cousin play in a local production of Annie. And I came home singing Tomorrow. And my dad's a drummer in a country band. He was like, whoa, our 4-year-old can stay on key. And that was like the beginning of my love for music. I started bartending at our local line dancing bar called Renegade. One day I was outside bartending and someone was playing guitar outside. And I was like, hey, do you mind if I play? And he's like, oh, you're the bartender, can you play? And I was like, yeah. So I got up and I played something. My manager walks out. He's like, what are you doing bartending here? And I was like, well, I'm trying to make money to move to Nashville. And he was like, I think you need to reconsider how you're making money to move to Nashville. I was singing 5 nights a week for 4 hours a night. And that's how I moved to Nashville. The first night, my dad was like, put on your boots, kid, we're going downtown. We end up at Tootsie's, of course. And somehow I end up on stage. They were like, hey, do you want a job here? Come to open auditions on Saturday. And the band leader's name was Greg Humphrey. He was like, honey, this is honky tonk school. And I feel like you've already been to honky tonk school. And he was right. I was 5 when I started honky tonk school. And he was like, cool, see you Tuesday. And we started writing together. He introduced me to a lot of my writing community. And that's how I got started in Nashville. Act Like You Don't was really something that I was going through at the time. I was in a tumultuous relationship, in a toxic situation, and it was my way of writing myself out of a bad situation. As we were launching Act Like You Don't, I was in the middle of all of these radio visits and awesome shows and all these cool festivals. And I was having the time of my life, but I also felt like something was off with my body. I was really, really sick. I was super tired. I went to the doctor. I had low blood counts. They couldn't figure out what was happening. So my doctor basically told me I had to get off tour and I needed to take some time to heal my body. There was no magic pill. I had to heal, but I think that it was such a blessing in disguise because I didn't even know that I needed time for my personal journey and my own experience to find who I was. And now looking back at that music, it's not me now because now I'm so happy and I'm in a very happy and healthy relationship. After I met Hillary, my life just got lighter and it got happier, and that's the difference in my music. It's what I needed then and what I need now. Jesse Frazier and I actually started working together 6 or 7 years ago. That first day that we wrote Act Like You Don't, I knew that our partnership, us writing together, his production, it was magical. I walked into Jesse's studio and I said, hey, I have this new sound that I really want to do. It's soulful, it's retro, it's country. And he's from Detroit. So I was like, I know that you got this. So the first song that we wrote in that sound was Sunroof. As we finished, we were like, okay, how should these songs go on the EP? And it was like, oh my God, this is a story. No Shade, into Sunroof, into Got No Choice. It's the story of coming out of a darkness and meeting your person and being madly in love. I was like, this is what I've always wanted my music to sound like, but I didn't know how to tell someone that that's what I wanted my music to sound like. Before, my music was edgy because I was edgy. I wasn't happy. I didn't really know what happiness meant. But now I'm writing what I love and what makes me move and what makes me feel something. And I hope other people feel it too. I feel like this world needs more love, it needs more happiness, and that's what this is. And I hope that people can turn this on when they're having a hard day or a dark day and just feel like a little bit lighter.